Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday the 23rd. Today is Tuesday the 23rd in July. This week is also the theme of green. Do you guys know what season July is in? July is in the summertime. It's like 80 degrees out there, and here I am wearing a fluffy Kermit bomber. This is the only green thing I own. I'm the dark child of the family. I don't own anything that's colorful. But anyway, so this week's topic is names. As you guys know, my name is Jaedy Miguel, though I go by Jay. Now, obviously, I wasn't born with that name. I'm not going to tell you guys my birth name, but it was very feminine and obviously not me. My entire life, I've gone through a series of male names, and I didn't exactly know why I hated my name so much at first. I just knew that I hated it, and I knew that it didn't fit me, it didn't suit me. Anybody in my life could tell you that I have told them that I hated my name because it did not suit me. I didn't know why until a couple 15 years later. So what ended up going down is I have a little app on my iPod. It used to be called Opinionated. Now it's called, I think it's called Thumb. It's an app used to get opinions. You post a picture and a caption with it, and you use it to get opinions. There's a thumbs up button, and there's a thumbs down button, and there's a comment section. So what I did is I chose a bunch of names that I liked, masculine names, and I had complete strangers vote on my name. I posted a picture of myself along with a list of names that I liked, and I had, it was basically like multiple choice for strangers. They totally went by how I looked and how the name suited me. About 50 votes in total, and the majority of them all went to two names in specific, Jay and Jackson. And it was so close, and I loved those names both. What I went by for a long time was Jay Jackson. And about 2 years later, when things started to get more serious, I realized that I didn't really want that name on my ID or new birth certificate, social security, whatever. It didn't sound adult-like. I needed to find a proper middle name. And as you guys know, I'm fully Hispanic. I probably look half Hispanic to you, but I am full Hispanic. And I needed something that would reflect my culture and my background. I made a list of Latino names, and I tried to pick one. I really wanted Luis for a while. The only objection my mother had was that it sounded, according to her, really flamboyantly gay. Hello, my name is Luis. I'll be doing your hair today. So that was a no for her. Another thing was that I didn't want to simply sign my first name with 3 letters. Really, the only thing I could think of was Jaden. According to the majority of the trans guys on Tumblr, if your name rhymes with Aiden, you're automatically a transgender. Ridiculous, I know. Honestly, I'm not too fond of the name Jaden. I just honestly needed something longer, a longer first name to sign with. It sounds stupid, but signing my name with 3 letters, it didn't fly with me. Jaden really isn't my favorite name, but in my opinion, it kind of keeps everything a little more, how do I say this? It makes me feel more normal that my first name isn't a big deal to me. Cis guys, they don't get to choose their name. They're born with the name that their parents give them. And I've seen a lot of times where guys don't like their full name, and that's why they go by Jimmy instead of James, Matt instead of Matthew, Bart instead of Bartholomew. Like, it's some guys get really offended when you call them by their first name, and that's why they prefer their nickname. And so it makes me feel a lot more normal knowing that I much rather prefer to go by Jay than Jaden ever. If you're gonna call me Jaden, I would much rather you put those two names together. Like, it just makes me feel a lot more normal that I have this preference, because it's absolutely normal, you know? Cis guys don't get to choose their names. I could have just asked my parents what they would name me, but I couldn't. I really couldn't stand their names, the ones that they were choosing. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't look like any of the names that they were saying, and it was just no. A lot of trans guys go through different names, and that's totally cool. And if you ever pick a name that doesn't feel right, keep trying to find one, because eventually you will find one. And honestly, there are some guys out there who have some girly ass names, transgender or cisgender. I have met guys named Marion and Samantha, Alexis. Alexis is also a male name. These are names that I've seen on cis guys. Okay? Alexis. Alexis and Samantha. When you think of an Alexis and Samantha, I kind of think of like preppy, thin, blonde hair Barbie girl, you know? But there are cis men named Samantha and Alexis. If you're a trans guy and you have the girliest name on the planet and you like it, keep it. A name can really say a lot about your image. But then again, don't we all know a Jaden? Don't we all know a Jimmy? Yes, a name says a lot, but that image is going to be different for everybody. I might have known a really gothic Alexis with combat boots and black lipstick, and then if someone's talking about someone and they mention the name Alexis, you know what image is going to pop up in my head. Even if they are the preppiest girl in those people's lives, I'm going to think about that gothic Alexis. Names can really mean everything about your image, but at the same time, they can mean nothing at all. People are going to get to know you for you, not your name. I guess really what I'm saying is pick whatever the fuck name you want as long as you are comfortable. And just like Michael said in the other video, try out your name. Go to Starbucks and have them call it out. Test it out. Get a feel for it. If it doesn't feel right, try another one. It is your name. It is what you will be signing with the rest of your life. It is what people will call you for the rest of your life. As long as you like it, you are good. This has been a beautiful Tuesday. I will see you guys next week.